How's it going, guys? Chris back here again with more Brawl. Today. Ah, we're playing Aang, Bush Savior. I am still not fully over my, but I am on the uptake this time at least. And well, well medicated for the or at least have two advantages for our last recording session. I built this deck while I was sick, but when I was playtesting it, actually sure how well it would. But Aang, heir apparent, is our goal. Trying to make a bunch of tokens. Heir apparent's an easy way to do that in bulk. Buy one. No. Build the hairs. Maybe it's just shows what our deck is trying to do, but yeah. We're gonna kill off some of our opponent's rabbits. Unfortunately, got to block them with their bodies method. Yeah. Resolve. One of them. We can delete tokens now, which is nice. You need a lot more mana though. And Key to the Archive can do it. Really expensive. I mean, our current hand really does what I want to do. Only Walker is a 2. And this could go bad. We're gonna get a real big hit here. You're dead. Gee. If we had stuck with the Cyclonic Rift plan, we might have been okay. Well, I mean, if we had stuck with Tiny Rift instead of Big Rift. Oh well. Game number 2. 0-1. Rabbits. There we go. There's some rabbits. Hallowed Fountain. Oh. Probably going to Arcane Signet first. Against our opponent, they were not. A bunch of rabbits. Off. 1 Earthbend equals counters and gets experience counters based on landfall. Okay. I don't know. One of the things I've noticed about the Avatar set is because it's based on. It's not like a small series, right? Like it had, I think, 60-ish episodes. Like that's pretty sizable. Go. But at the same time, we'll wait until I get down Elspeth. Pretend like we have something else to do. But I compiled my. What I was trying to say is that despite not being a very big, despite being a fairly big, not fairly big, like a not small show, because it's so centralized around the main cast, we have like 6 different versions of all of the main cast, and my sick brain just does not like to differentiate between. I was doing practice games, right? Make sure that our decks aren't just irreparably flawed from the start. And I ran into an Aang. I don't remember. It was maybe the Crossroad the one, but maybe it was the 4-color one. Play completely differently, right? Like they are completely different entities. 5. 4.
Join the fight.
Apparent? Apparent? Now we don't have to worry about damage. 8, 10 plus 6. Do one another round. A lot of dead rabbit, but no damage. My planeswalker.
Ready arms.
Build up the attack. The mono green wrath is gonna have to solve this problem. I think I have lethal next turn. I mean, I definitely do with Elspeth. I want to show off our commander a little bit. Yeah.
Strike from the heavens.
GG. Very quick, very brutal. We are back. The news recently. Made the video. Would it be recorded well ahead of time? No. A week at this point. Generally a safe backlog, but thickness means you gotta take it first. But that's people can get off topic. The next Marvel set spoilers are coming out, which is like baffling. Because pay a couple more mana for that opponent. I feel like it's a fair thing. I just skipped right through. I didn't mean to. I wanted to attack. See what our opponent does. Appa in the pocket. Not as though we're fully out of option. Yeah, but the new Marvel set is, for those who don't know, 4 sets away. It is not coming anytime soon. Fine. I guess I could have warped down to get another. That's it. I guess Appa technically works with warp. Because you warp it, then you cast it from exile, right? I don't know, warp of the mechanic felt a little underwhelming. But to be fair, it was so similar in, like, I don't really say it was time, but it was similar in concept. It's good. Very similar in concept. Like adventure and those type of cards. Yeah. Send it back. That's 4 mana that they won't have for next turn if they really want that. We're kind of just tempo gaming now because we didn't draw any rabbits. We have like 27 rabbits in the deck, which is not a small amount, but it's also like not on the high end. Hmm. Hmm. We've not drawn our 6th land, and our opponent has been drawing lands. A little bit worse. Yeah, I don't know what our next set is. I think it's Lorwyn, but um, you do have to cast a spell. Actually, thing. But I want to have enough to flip. What's his name? Hangover. Hmm. Yeah.
Fine. Together we can shift the current.
Well, there it is. Gee. Our opponent was not a fan of our tempo. But either way, we did 3 games. Won 2 out of 3, I think. I think we lost 1. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel down below. See you next time. Bye for now.